you ready to hike the Colorado Trail? Wait a second. This isn't Colorado. I don't think this is Colorado either. Now this is more like Colorado. Okay, so I made it to Colorado, and right now I'm in a town called Littleton, which is just outside of Denver. And tomorrow I start the Colorado Trail. The Colorado Trail is 486 miles, and it is both a hiking and a mountain bike trail. It starts just southwest of Denver in Waterton Canyon, and it makes its first leg over to Breckenridge, then north of Leadville to Twin Lakes. Then it splits between Collegiate East and West, goes through some national forests, continues all the way to the San Juan Mountains, where it eventually leads down to Durango. Okay, so the first week I will be hiking from Waterton Canyon to Breckenridge. And I'll be accompanied by a couple of friends. One of them lives here in Colorado. It will be 104 miles, so we'll be averaging about 15 miles a day. Then in Breckenridge, I'll take a day off, and a few more friends of mine will be joining me as we hike from Breckenridge to Copper Mountain and then to Leadville. After Leadville, I'm going to be on my own for several days as I hike my way to Twin Lakes and then over the Collegiate West route, which is also part of the Continental Divide Trail. Once I get to Monarch Pass, strangely enough, a guy who graduated from UL Lafayette many years ago, I know it had a different name. Someone comment on what was the former name of UL Lafayette before. He is actually picking me up and driving me to Salida, where I'm going to resupply. The next morning, he's going to drive me back up to Monarch Pass, and I will make my way over the next few days to Lake City. I'll resupply in Lake City and actually join another friend of mine for a couple of days of hiking as I make my way to Silverton. And then finally, for the final 5 days, a good friend of mine is joining me as we finish the Colorado Trail. So some of the time I'm going to be alone, some of the time I'm going to be with some friends. It's going to be very exciting. Now, I bet you have a lot of questions. How are you eating? What are you carrying? What kind of wildlife might you encounter? So if you have any questions, please post your question and I will try to answer your question as I go along. I do not want to answer these questions right now in an abstract form. I want to answer them on the trail using gear or noticing things or observing nature or wildlife. And so again, so it's not in an abstract form. I'm very excited about this. I'm very nervous, but I do have experience with at least long distance hiking. I've hiked the Camino de Santiago, the main one, Camino Francés, and half of the Camino Portugués. And so I have some confidence in my ability to hike 486 miles. I'm a little nervous about the altitude because I live in Lafayette, Louisiana, and the altitude is 35 or maybe 36 feet. And right now I'm at 5,500. So we'll see how my lungs deal with the altitude, and I'm sure I'll be fine as long as I drink a lot of water. So I will be posting some pre-prepared videos like this one and some live videos, especially tomorrow morning. Also, I'm going to be sharing a link to what's called Polarsteps, which allows me to post pictures to a map so you see what that area looks like in that specific location. So you can follow me on there if you'd like. No pressure. And then, of course, the videos will be through my YouTube account, but on Outbreak Education. So I hope you enjoy this. Again, please reach out and post any questions, make any comments, and hopefully the next few weeks are going to be a lot of fun for all of us. Okay, see you soon.